I don't know why I wanted to kill you so bad, but you gotta respect it.
I tried to kill you with my own fucking hands, so I'm happy to.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm satisfied.
I can't believe you chose to kill me. You should have chose to kill yourself.
No, I'm not gonna sit out here, bro.
No, it's just because like, I carried it, so like, I think it's pretty out.
Jerry, shut up.
I think I do.
You said you were out of it. No.
I was very tired the other day. Well, the other thing we did, I think I got like really annoyed with like the last two bubbles, and I was like, no, I don't want to do this.
No, I get that.
That room sucked. That room sucked.
Yeah, it looks so hard, huh? I have to listen to my awful instructions.
Right? Right?
You're getting better though. We both suck at communicating.
True, that's true. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to do a YouTube outro to this YouTube video. It's going to be. Do you have any final words on the YouTube video?
Come.
That's it. Alright, well, thank you so much. It was good getting to play with you. Yeah, man, because I'd say this is a good final game.
I'll go until the buff is gone, then I'll see how many levels I can get in a row. Good lord, if I had this kind of thing, if I did this before the fucking nerf to the Mimic, this would be kind of broken. My character's build would be really broken with this if that were still a thing, with it being not nerfed. But they nerfed it, so I gotta go give it. Cut debuff. The buff is gone. 10 more intelligence and I'll be able to do that. Holy shit. That's chaos incarnate right there. Okay, Faith and Arcane. Faith and Arcane I gotta hit 60 first. Along with that. Intelligence be the first of the three stats that hit 60. But Faith and Intelligence had to both be 60 for this stat to even be worthwhile. Basically, which is the thing that sucks. Well, actually, 80, but I'm not worried about that right now. Can worry about getting those two stats. 80 when I get everything to 60. find this much faster than doing it with the fucking bird thing and this, because I can just do this 2 times. Guarantee majority of them die, and then just go back here. You don't have to aim a bow at the fucking bird and make it jump off the map and then do this. You can just do this, and you just... I just need to do this, and I can just farm. Too bad the feet only last like fucking 3 minutes per foot. How have I milked so much out of 1 foot? Okay, once the buff goes away, I'm gonna re-level. I'm gonna level up more. Wow, that's awfully close to fucking 60. 54 is like inches from 60, so I'm actually getting... I still have 9 stored. I have like... I don't know that. I'm not gonna count that, but I'm sure on the exact number of how many more goes I have of this. Five more levels and this spell will be usable. My screen goes black. Legit just farming this shit out to get my fucking skill stats up. I want to see how far I can get with this without using any of these. Well, no. Without using any of these runes until I run out of all these feet. That sounds weird saying that out loud. not letting myself use that on them when I can easily just replenish that buff. That'd be such a waste of fucking runes. Oh, fuck me. I just ruined my fucking runtime with this buff. Just unintentionally used a fucking emote. Yeah, I'm gonna go against that roll. I'm gonna do this. Oh god, now I can use the comment. Oh lord. That's some chaos right there. Okay, I need to give myself 10 more decks, and I'll be able to use this fucking spear. Let me do the decks first. Going to have to be 35 decks. I was right. About fucking 14 left of these. 14 more of these feet. I'm gonna get strength and dex to 40 first, just so I can have them at like no dex and dex and strength at 40 real quick. Because if I get them at 40 now, I can just worry about them later, getting them to 60. Because I gotta worry about getting fucking faith and arcane to 60. That's going to take a lot of levels, and that's going to take the majority of my actual leveling, because if I don't get both, like, intelligence and faith to 60, my staff won't scale properly. So, kind of got no choice here. Things die. No more dex for now. No more. Don't need to level up dex anymore for now, at least. neglected to use the fucking foot. I didn't realize until now. Four more levels into strength and I'll have a woody strength. And then I need to worry about getting Dex, Arcane, Faith and Arcane to fucking 60. I'm gonna have fucking 360 stats before New Game Plus 3. Which is where I'm gonna continue this farm for the other stats to hit 60 because I might get like my HP 250 or something, or like I'm just gonna continue the game like how I am, which is basically God mode. Wait till it runs out of the buff, and I'm going to use my points to get my strength up. I'll do it now, actually. 2 more of those in strength, and I'll have enough to fucking stop leveling strength for a bit. I'm an abomination when it comes to this game. Like, I just do the fucking leveling. I'm gonna just get everything to 80 this time instead of trying to get it all max level. Because it obviously, apparently it all just has a strong cap at like fucking 80. Hard cap, I mean. is that about? Am I causing lag? I feel like I'm lagging my game a little bit. Okay, that should give me enough to my level. Yeah, I'm probably lagging the game like crazy. I'm missing such a small margin of a number off that. Killing 2 enemies is all I'm gonna need to do, really, to get that margin fixed. Okay, now I need to work on getting Faith and Arcane to 60. Jesus fucking Christ. What have I got myself into? Let's check the stat rolling on my... That's not half bad, but we want to get higher. The higher that shit is, the better it's gonna turn out. I need, like... Oh my god. That's such a good fucking... Jesus Christ. It scales so much of my fucking magic stat. Damn. No, now the katana's broken. Literally, because it's goddamn, magic. But I need to get more fucking... I need to get more of my, Arcane up. And Faith up. To 60. Oh god, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. This is literally gonna take, like, ages. So it took me this long to get fucking, like, took around, like, 42 minutes after, basically, like, an hour or two to get everything. Well, at least, like, an hour to get all this set up. How long can this app stay active for? I'm just curious. Oh dear fucking God. Nope, you're not getting on here with me. I have come back from my revenge, you piece of shit. I should guarantee me a few levels. No, I should start doing Faith.
You know, this is a course. You got it in Paris. I can't say I have much experience with such things, but it looks to me to be a blood trough. That would be correct. And whose blood is contained within? Mine. And Grindelwald's. I'm assuming that's why you can't move against him. Yes. Well, he against me. Can I ask what would possess you to make such a thing? Love. Arrogance. Naivety. Pick your poison. It's really quite beautiful. You have to admit. Were to even think about defying it. It knows you think. Albert, this is a betrayal in my heart. Albert. Nervous? Oh, please.
And then the very hungry caterpillar.
Sir, I want to buy some smithing stones, please. I've got special weapons to get, sir.
Oh, he turned into a butterfly.
Okay, fine, I'll do it myself. Hello, my fellow tarnished, and welcome back to some more Elden Ring goodness. Today, let's talk somber smithing stones. These are the stones you need to upgrade the special weapons that you find across the world of Elden Ring. They are powerful weapons, and they get exponentially more so when you can upgrade them, but somber stones are few and far between, so how about we go over the method to be able to infinitely buy ranks 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2 is easy. You just go to the road to the manor, grave site, travel your way there, and a lovely, friendly giant smith is waiting for you, and he will sell you infinite 1 and 2. That just kind of works out. However, 3 and 4 is a little bit more in depth. We want to be going here to the Altus Tunnel. Now, getting here is quite the journey, but it's not too difficult if you're willing to put in just, the pure run time, and it's definitely worth it to have that infinite supply of somber smithing stones. So, there are 2 methods in order to get here. There is the peaceful way, which involves going through the big old lift that guards the pass between the lakes and the plateau, but this lift is broken. In order to unbreak it, you have to find 2 items across the rest of the world. It's a bit of a trek, but both of them you could basically just run to and grab if you're willing to zip past a few enemies. You could find the first piece at the top of the fortress to the right of Limgrave, and you can find the second piece at the top of a similar fortress over in the east of the Bloodrot Deathlands. So, a little bit, as I said, of a trek, but this simply fixes the lift, and you go straight up, and then you're good to go. However, if you're going to choose violence, well then you can get there much more directly, if not much more bloodily. You want to just go down to the lakes, to the water, and simply follow this narrow passageway up as far as it goes. You will eventually reach the end, and at the end you get to the ruin-strewn precipice. So you start at this site of grace here, and basically you have to really careen it past a load of enemies as you climb higher and higher, or kill them as you go, of course, and it's not long as you follow the path of ladders. It's fairly straightforward, but it's not long until you reach a boss fog door. Now, I won't spoil the boss that's inside. Be prepared for one hell of a fight, but when you do finally beat him, you get to go up the grand elevator behind him and reach the plateau without having to go collect the medallion. Then you can basically just run round in an arc to get back to the lift, and then from the lift the journey is quite easy. You're simply following the road as far until it forks, turning left along that fork, and then following that road until you see the mine entrance in the cliffs to your right. Once you're actually in the mine entrance, well, it's time to run through the mine.
A mine!
Exactly! And at the end is awaiting for you a double crystal boss. Yeah, Crystallian Spear and Crystallian Ringblade. You may have fought Ringblade before to get regular smithing stones. However, Spear is, well, the whole new pointy problem. And it's quite the brutal fight, at least if you're not prepared with a hefty, blunt weapon, and that really is the key here. They essentially don't take damage from anything other than pure, blunt, crushing force. Once you damage the Ringblade enough, he will crack, and then every single hit will poise break him and basically make him a free kill. With the Spear guy, he is the easiest thing in the world to parry if you time his very, very regular thrusts. And I know this because I parried him from full health to dead while I was on no health with no healing, and a single mistake would kill me. I'd have to redo the fight. Once you defeat them, then you get yourself the second Miner's Bell bearing. So you head over to the round table, you give that to the Maiden Huss, and then lo and behold, you can buy infinite somber smithing stones 3 and 4, which will definitely help you power level your special weapons. Oh, I hope that very much helps. It is a surefire way to make it happen. Obviously, there's lots of drops around the place you can go get, but why not just have a straight supply nicely ready for you at base? Let me know if there's anything else you would love to know how to get your hands on lots of. Like if you've enjoyed this, subscribe for more, and please consider supporting the future of the channel on Patreon down below.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a...
Pokemon trading card game, Brilliant Stars. Available now.
Finding your first house can be frustrating.
But thanks to Realtor.com's home alerts, we were able to see the newest homes on the market super fast.
So we could finally buy our first big boy house.
Big boy house. Big boy kitchen. Big boy waterfall shower. Y'all got big boy vaulted ceiling. Big boy foyer. Big boy crawl space. Big boy school district. Big boy hidden closet. Big boy DIY. You missed the spot. What's this? Eucalyptus. Big boy marble.
And squats.
Big boy soul sign. Big boy logo. Realtor Dot.
Sorceries you still need to get. Hello, my fellow tarnished of magical nature, and indeed anyone who's interested in obtaining almighty power in the palm of your hands. This one is for you. From a meteor storm that can level cities at your command, to the unstoppable, unbridled wrath of Bubbles! Today I bring you 5 more sorceries that are quite well hidden, that are very well worth getting your time, and 4 of the 5 are incredibly potent and powerful meta picks, both in PvE and PvP, so you're going to need them in your arsenal. So let's of course start with the one that's here because I think it's fun, rather than I think it's good. Though it is a not bad spacing tool in PvP, I guess it's got that going for it. It is Ocular Bubbles. A low int, but bit of arcane costing spell that admittedly has an incredible damage to FP ratio. You want to go down to the Siopa River Well via the Limgrave entrance, and once you're at the bottom of the lift, get the grace and follow this path, as you see me doing. Requires a little bit of parkour, nothing too tricky or long, ultimately resulting in a beetle to slay and a spell to claim. There's not a huge amount to discuss with this one. Again, it's here because I think it's fun and I want to show you guys it. It's okay. Let's get on to the big boys. And the first big boy is just a big boy version of what we just talked about. Great Ocular Bubble! This thing is tremendous. And how often do you get to say the word tremendous? This is a massively powerful, slow charge, slow drift through the air explosion that not only looks gorgeous, rivals the moon spells in terms of damage for a fraction of the cost. It really is something special and well worth the 18 arcane investment to have this at your command. It's also an incredible tool because it lets you delay it in the air. Once it's floated its maximum distance, it will just wait for ages to detonate, letting you stack up a load of damage before even engaging the fight. But even outside of that, it's just, I honestly, I think it might be the most damage to FP spell in the game. Definitely something you want to mess around with. So, you want to go to the Ancestor Woods in Nokron. From there, you want to, again, it's a little bit of a run and a bit of a parkour challenge. Well, definitely a challenge. I fell to my death quite a few times during this, and you slowly make your way down until eventually you get into kind of this almost hidden off middle platform area, and you want to just simply head into a cave where there will be yet another beetle for you to slay, and a spell for you to claim, and thus the Great Bubble now belongs to you. Now we get to an incredibly effective ice spell that summons a storm all around you, essentially making it impossible for anything aggressive to exist near you without suffering greatly. This is the Zamor Ice Storm, and it can be charged, like actually every single spell on this list can be charged for more damage, longer cast time, or an extended cast time, so keep that in mind. But yeah, it's a really high amount of ticking damage, it lasts a while, obviously it's a huge area around you, it's just a very cool way to be like, I need some personal space right now, if you ever feel cornered by a load of enemies, assuming you can get the slow cast time off. It's also incredibly good at buying yourself a breather in PvP against heavy melee builds. In any case, you grab this in the mountaintops of giants, once you finally make your way up the Great Lift. It's in the first ruins you will come across almost instantly. There's some more ruins. Head into them, and eventually right here, you will manage to grab the spell off a corpse that's just waiting to pass it on to you. And we will gladly accept. Now then, for the next and final and fourth, I should have said that probably in a different order, legendary sorcery. And indeed, along with Comet Azure and Stars of Ruin and the primeval sorcery, this is the Founding Rain of Stars. And it's just as pretty as it sounds. Requiring 52 int and 2 of your finest memory slots, it releases a downpour of star rain for a while. I don't know why things have to be so vague in Souls, I really don't. As it turns out, a while is about 5 seconds or so if you charge it to maximum, and only a couple seconds if you don't. Essentially then, it just spits out massively damaging star rain in a huge area in front of you for the duration of the spell, constantly doing damage to anyone who is unfortunate enough to stand in it. Effectively similar to the Ice Storm, except this casts much quicker, and you can cast it while moving, and you can effectively spam it to stack up the downpours, and it really starts to become a problem for anyone you're facing. This is an especially good PvP spell because, again, it's really hard to exist next to a sorcerer build that is keeping well to their downpour of stars. So this is something you definitely need to get a hold of, and if you're ever facing a massive boss and you get this cloud right above them, well, that is going to help you massively at eating through their health. It's just an incredible sorcery, both thematically, visually, and how effective it is, and is one that should be in every single sorcerer's spellbook. Finally then, yes, the Meteors! This is an upgraded version of the Meteor spell you could find earlier in the game, and it is massively upgraded. In fact, those of you that have killed a maybe relevant boss might actually recognize this, because it is quite literally the same spell that gets cast against you in that fight, but I won't spoil it just in case. This then is the Meteorite of Astel, costing 55 int, and indeed using 2 memory slots. It is potently powerful, a huge scattergun of massively damaging meteors. It's an incredibly inaccurate spell, but if the enemy is either large enough or numerous enough, it will cleave through them effortlessly. Takes a lot of setup, you have to pick your moments, but look, just the sheer scale, the awe-inspiring power that just emanates from plunging your staff into the ground and conjuring an apocalyptic event cannot be patched up. This spell is pure fun, and you need to acquire it. Unfortunately, I'm here to tell you exactly how. You have to get to the consecrated snowfield, which is the secret area of the mountaintop of giants at the top left that eventually leads to the Halic tree. In order to get there, you have to get the secret medallion to make the Great Lift of Roll take you to the consecrated snowfield. And to very condensedly tell you how to get up there, step 1 is go to the village of the Albaneriacs under the mountain at the south of Liurnia, walk up from the Grace, attack a pot, roll into it, talk to the guy, exhaust his dialogue, he'll give you the first half. Then in the mountaintops themselves, eventually you will forge your way north to Castle Sol, the final boss of Castle Sol you need to defeat, and then past him up the stairs is the second half of the medallion. Then you go back to the Great Lift, swap to the secret medallion, and up it will take you, pass through a quick little dungeon with nothing too dangerous in, and welcome to the snow fields. The map is here. Once you are there, it's quite a simple task in order to get to this spell. It's simply complete one of the dungeons over to the west of the zone. Initially it seems quite short, and you get to a door that you can't open, so you have to head underground, loop round, eventually head back over a couple ladders, ignoring the enemies or killing them as you please, opening the door for a shortcut, and then heading into the boss room. However, I will pause here to give you a chance to look away if you do not wish to know what boss is in here and just wish to know that this is the boss that drops it. I realise the spell name might be unfortunately a giveaway, but there's nothing really I can do about that. So, boss in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello! Yeah, it's a round 2 with the Cthulhian space horror. Jesus Christ, that you may well have fought on the Rally quest line if you've done that. In any case, have a few agonizingly close defeats eventually beat him, and the spell is yours. And as I showed with the dragon in the intro, yeah, it really is fun to use this thing against large enemies. It's not the most effective in PvP because it's fairly dodgeable, though the random speed nature of it does make it hard for anyone to get to you. And look, it's got 10 out of 10 intimidation factor at the very least. In any case, it's one of the most powerful spells in the game in terms of raw stats and sheer scale, so it's definitely something that you want to have access to for those few times it is massively useful. So there you go, guys. That's today's roundup of sorceries you really do need to get and their basic usefulness. A couple of these I think will be essentially in every both meta PV and PvP set of spells, so I really wanted to impart them to you all. There are still, however, a few more sorceries to get of note, and that will be coming soon in one more of these roundups, but until that point, please subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss it, like if you have found this useful, and consider supporting the future of this channel on Patreon down below. It does keep us going, and it really does mean the world. Until we meet again, a good
Cotton and hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice, to get into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes and make the whole world a stage is goodbye.
El totalmente nuevo Google Pixel 6. Lo suficientemente inteligente como para eliminar los rostros borrosos con enfoque facial. En el primer teléfono totalmente de Google, Google Pixel 6, para todo lo que eres.
There's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all dream. Dreams are as different as the people who dream them. The Self app was created to help everyone open the door to their dreams. So what's your dream? Build credit, build savings, build dreams.
I've been thinking about this a lot. Yeah. I've come to a conclusion. What? I've been put my finger on it. I think with resounding certainty, I can say that we are not the same.
What are you talking about? We're basically the same person.
There's a distinct difference in the way we Okay, calm. It's okay. No, God!
Sorry, I just killed the camera.
Was that necessary? It's a good job it's on a tripod, or we'd be on the bloody floor. Oh, there it goes. Now we're sideways. How are we supposed to do this with a sideways floor camera?
I got this. Let me just go pick it up with my dragon.
Why do you have a dragon first? Okay.
I made a deal with a dragon.
No! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the divine city beneath the big-ass Earth tree.
I love big ass.
The tree. Alright, Cullen, defend me. I'm your road wizard. I need protection for my soft flesh.
Jesus Christ!
Alright, rogue wizard.
Where do we go? What do we do? When do we breathe?
Well, I mean, I'll be real with you. There's a literal giant road that we're on.
You know, you are a smart-ass son of a bitch, alright? You and that Earth tree have something in common.
Like,
you're both big.
is there something in front of us?
He looks okay. Is that a butt? Okay. No! Oh, God!
Sorry, I just killed the cameraman.
Was that necessary? It's a good job it's on a tripod, or we'd be on the bloody floor. Oh, there it goes. Now we're sideways. I've been thinking about this a lot.
Yeah?
I've come to a conclusion.
What?
I haven't put my finger on it. I think with resounding certainty, I can say that we are not the same.
What are you talking about? We're basically the same person.
There's a distinct difference in the way we... Okay, calm. It's okay. No! God!
Sorry, I just killed the cameraman.
Is that necessary? It's a good job it's on a tripod, or we'd be on the bloody floor. Oh, there it goes. Now we're sideways. How are we supposed to do this with a sideways floor camera?
I got this. Let me just go pick it up with my dragon.
Why do you have a dragon first? Okay.
I made a deal with a dragon. No!
The bloody hell am I alive?
The divine city beneath the big-ass Urge tree.
I love big ass.
Tree. Alright, Colin, defend me. I'm your rogue wizard.
Oh no.
I need protection for my soft, fleshy body.
Alright, Rogue Wizard.
Where do we go? What do we do? When do we breathe?
Well, I mean, I'll be real with you. There's a literal giant road that we're on.
You know, you are a smart-ass son of a bitch, alright? You and that Urge tree have something in common that you're both big.
Is there something in front of us?
He looks... Okay, is that a boss or what?
You just flew in from above.
What is that?
I'm kind of a little bit... I'm a little bit
Some
scared.
kind of... Whoa, that's spinning. Whoa, that's spinning.
Okay, he's got a lot of health. I guess I'll just fire the moon at him! How's that gonna do? That didn't really hurt him, you know? Why has he got so much bloody health?
Because he's a giant gargoyle.
Ah!
He made of rocks. Oh, are you good?
No, I'm dead. Yeah, he just two-hit me. Alright, let's try this. That, I think, was a face.
Yeah, I did a large amount of his damage.
So yeah, I have a giant laser beam now.
That's pretty cool. I like laser beams.
How
You know
are
what
you
I've
not
done?
more impressed? Look at this thing. It's the most gorgeous, incredible spell in the history of spells. And spells have a long history.
Sorry, maybe I don't just get the impact of it. Try hitting me with it.
I'm not going to play this game. Hold on. Why have you got a massive jug?
I want to catch it.
Alright, well, I hope there's not many of them, because I can only pull that laser shenanigans once per grace, so...
Well, I don't want to be the one to point it out, but we are just following the big giant road and not the giant road.
I think this is a person or a...
Ooh, wait, there's a tree over there.
NPC. There is a tree over there. Screw Amberland, grab a seat!
I definitely think that's a person. That doesn't sound like the name of an NPC.
Amberland!
And currently, I can't see anyone red, so I guess let's just keep existing.
Oh, there's 2 seats in this tree. What a generous tree.
Big tree.
Is that a headless wizard? No, it's the... Oh, God, I'm sorry! You're not a headless wizard! Don't give me that look!
Colin, you be on Red Phantom lookout. I'll talk to the creepy old lady.
I'll stand it here in
Sorry, did I say that too loud? I feel like I said that too loud. Ray, hasten to the foot of the tree.
Oh, I'll do that. I'll hasten to the tree. Yeah, lucky your eyes on this.
Anyway, God, what happened? What happened while I was talking to that hideous old lady?
Someone told me there is a stranger around and I'm scared. I don't want to invite a stranger, I don't want to be invaded. I don't want to see the red patches, they're bad.
Just to exhaust the option, let's just walk up to the...
Yeah, let's just walk this straight line right up and see what happens.
I see a little beetle over there. I should walk, I'm going to vomit. Alright, let's see if I can just free aim it. Oh! Yeah! I should walk, carry!
Golden Berry? That sounds awesome!
It does sound awesome! Alright, you take the one on the right. I'll take the one on the left. Eventually we'll
Okay,
follow.
yeah, oh, Josh, turn around!
Oh God, look at him just running towards us!
I'm not giving away the game, he doesn't know that I've seen him.
I'm staring right at him! Aha! Alright. Hello, bloody big boy.
Hold up.
We need to bow. We need to,
Use it in a reasonable units. Give him the ring.
I'm gonna kill him now.
Alright, you know what, I'll leave you to it. Yeah, I'll see how that goes. If they just...
What kind of pathetic PvP experience? You died to 3 glintstone shards, lad! Come on!
I'm not certain that he realized that I was trying to give you some time to 1v1, because he was just like, no, I will fire magic at him, and I just dodged.
And he's just like, oh God, that man with the spinning axe, that's a bit scary. It's a big old wall.
I don't think I'm allowed to...
Why do you always prevent me?
Sorry, I only exist within this concept of reality.
You might be on my horse right now. Maybe stop your horse. Maybe stop it, big horse.
I might be stopping your horse.
I can't believe you're stopping the horse, Cotton.
I'm stopping your horse.
Good luck to you right now.
I couldn't can do this fight in fucking default gameplay, but in New Game fucking Plus, how does that make sense?
Just walk in the carriage. I took the carriage for a walk earlier because it was trying to get some exercise.
You know, the funny thing about doing this accent, the longer you speak for, the less the accent lasts.
And also, the easier it is to get into it. You're like,
I feel so bad for everyone watching who actually talks like this.
I mean, I think that with every accent
because we sound insane.
That's the thing is, like, if you do every accent you ever do in such an egregiously false way that it can't really affect anyone. That's a squirrel or something. It was it was a thick rabbit. So when are we going to cut down the big tree? Is that the goal of the game?
I don't know. I mean, I imagine
what was this
the
one
big
again?
tree is obviously very involved in how this all comes down, because this is like the big tree that powers everything.
Well, I'll be real with you. I've been paying like some attention to the story, but like I saw a big tree and assumed that we're supposed to chop it down, so I spent the whole game hunting for a big saw weapon. So now I'm ready to cut down the big tree.
Alright, let's just not get involved. Ah! I told you! Oh, you son of a bitch!
Just gotta roll.
I'm gonna hold my tiny shield in front of me, and then that will make it okay for the future. I'm gonna attack the one at the back with the bow.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the one on the right side with the bow, because there's two with bows.
Alright, that seems like a good plan.
Oh god, that
Mine
takes two? Really?
I'm slowly
slowly picking up on yours as you hold the small blade against it.
One step at a time. You just
Stop letting him stand on you! God, this weapon is so sexy. It is unbelievably sexy. Like, it is the sexiest weapon in the entire...
This is the only gravity skill I will allow myself to use!
Calm down.
No other one, but this one is the main one.
Actual space moonlight
Only
across the
for
plane.
what this thing
When
does.
This is on, it is the... What is that? Oh, is that a tree sentinel? Go right, I'll go left. Well, Bob packs, get in the wall, and jump to Bob. He's kind of slowly... His horse is looking at me. Draconic tree sentinel, that sounds utterly terrifying. Oh, we can't go in until we kill him. Careful, Cotton, he's going to attack you with a big...
You are correct.
Wait, the moon eats spells, right? So, okay, I guess that's count as a spell. That's what I think. I'm really clever there.
It also might just need to be later in this.
What is that? Oh my god!
That's Shield Dragon.
Oh my god. What have I become?
Nice going, me. High five.
I can't do that.
Oh, goodbye, me. I will gold in the air with my man.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. Anyone that cannot dodge and I get into like a small room, no one is going to live.
Fade into my sword, Cotton. Oh, I don't want to do it. You can't stop now. The process has begun. Oh, I got moved.
Take that. I get my own personal space, bitch.
You do. You get your personal space, bitch. Which I'm not really sure.
This is my own personal space, bitch. Most people would call her an alien.
What?
Damn. I was wondering what that sound is.
What? Ow? What am I looking at? Here we go! Ready!
Michael Bay drives towards the energy of a scene.
We are gonna have the greatest storytelling thing tonight!
He's trying to move with what feels alive.
Bring it low and start to go up.
Michael was getting different shots that he'd usually never shoot, so it gave it a very different style.
I've done 9 movies with Michael, and one of my first jobs on every movie is what's the newest, coolest gear out there. So on this movie, it's called FPV. 3, 2, 1, action.
Michael gives us very concise direction.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you're watching a tight lens here. You hold 2 more seconds on the movie screen, you need to yeah.
But he gives us the ability to be creative.
My name is Alex Vanover, and I'm a drone pilot on this movie.
You fucking kidding me?
When I'm flying the drone, I'm acting like Superman in a way, where I'm trying to get these really unique angles and shots. I fly what's called an FPV drone. FPV stands for first person view. So we wear a set of goggles on our face, and when I'm flying the drone, I'm actually flying with a VR headset, and I'm able to see exactly what the drone is.
And that gave me what I needed. for my fucking bolt weapon. Are you fucking kidding me? Now I have I'll basically have a full set of maxed out weapons.
You have to watch on the big screen. The way that it was shot, that experience is just magical.
It belongs in the theater, and I cannot wait for it to be in the theater.
This is definitely one that people will enjoy going on the ride for 2 hours. Hopefully they leave the theater slammed. We don't get to walk off into the sunset.
They make little, like, ton of sound. Are they gonna attack me? What are they? They fire out little magical bubbles! I have no concept of what these creatures are, but they're just spin away from you! All they do is spin and play the trumpet. These are my people. Oh, this is so much fun. Is it just me, or does that area over that way look like a boss fight? It does kind of look like a boss fight, doesn't it? And we can sort of drop to it with a little bridge that crosses, and then there's a dude there. Why is there a dude, like, bowing to it? Does that concern you at all?
Oh, boss. I love it how you kill everything.
Oh, big open space. It's really like, oh god, it's one of them! Alright, nice to fucking see you, lad. Yeah, you do your thing. He's dealing with me right now.
Blocked by a bit of rubble. We're gonna have to fight him normally.
It occurs to me he's made of wood, which means he's probably weak to saw.
He's probably weak to the saw element.
The strongest element in the game is the one that makes him bleed like a motherfucker.
Oh, he's down for a
that's a flinch. I'm going. Where's his face? I got it. Okay, I'll smack him.
Frostbiting him has really helped, actually.
I'm just gonna saw him in the belly until he dies then.
Oh god, it's Anjali! Oh god, what have you?
I'm sawing it in the chest piece.
You were right, the tree is weak to saw.
It's so weak to saw that it doesn't even want to move anymore.
That was horrifying.
You know, there's something about this city that just attracts the worst kinds of people.
Hey, we have an honorable actually, I mean, because I have to fight the death.
Let me what do you want?
The death first.
What do you want?
If I die, you get desummon, so you have iron first. Good luck, Colin! Give him one for me! Oh god, it's massive! Why is it so massive? Deathbed dress? Why did I just loot somebody's death dress? Anyway, how's this going?
I saw the man!
You're very injured, it looks like. You're very
he cut me once. He has a blood weapon.
Oh, I like it. You hit him.
Oh, Christ!
That one attack
did a lot of damage, buddy.
Oh, I think he might be dead. Oh, he's whipping you. He's whipping you.
It's a bloody whip.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, wait. A whip is a one-handed left hand. That's a smart choice.
Oh, he's using flipping.
Yeah, that's what he's been using. It's really good in PvP. Now that you know about it, and I experienced it in my face.
It's too late for you. You're already dead.
It just one hit me.
Oh. Yeah, you do have a big low health.
It just one hit me.
Alright, yeah, good game. Lovely, fantastic. We're probably being invaded by people who are like post-endgame, like level 200. Just
No!
In one, how do you fight someone? Like, oh my god. Well played, good sir. Well played. I have no qualms about dying to an honourable invader. Hello, Finger Maiden. Did not expect to see you here. I thought there were no maidens. I was told there were no more maidens. You know, things have changed for us in a very short time span.
I have so much more protection.
You know, like you could ball up like an armadillo and roll over enemies.
Like, it looks like I just gained weight and then just had to put an armor set around it. But no,
like
the reality is it's actually like 4 feet.
Bent your armor plate in a sphere.
Exactly.
Expanded.
Exactly. Well, I was gonna say it's only to make people think that that's what happened, but the reality is it's actually a foot full of iron.
Also, is it just me, or is this random deathbed dress that I found actually a really fucking cool look?
Well, I mean, you do want to like bury someone in something nice, so it's fair enough. However, you did steal the dress that someone wore on the death.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad. If I'd known, I at least would have hesitated.
I forget exactly what that last person decided to carry a sword.
Yeah, no, I like it. It was a common thing in all Souls. Now that I think about it, to have it on my foot, such a quick shower of damage when you get someone up. Oh, we're being attacked by Steam ID Suni. You know, I'm sorry, Steam ID Suni. It's bad manners to do this, but like,
I'm running out of ways to call in Cotton, and we just need to kill him. Oh God, it's such a good spell! So I'm not probably showing this. But,
Bye. Goodbye. Why is it so broken?
But it also fires off that blade of ice.
Why is that actually so broken?
Wait.
I'm so confused.
Wait for it. Almost engaged.
I feel like I should be able to go. And it's good. Godfrey first, Elden Lord.
That's Godfrey. You're fighting Godfrey.
What?
That's Godfrey? He's sort of an important character.
It's not real.
Oh, nice beam, dude. You can't just one-shot Godfrey like... You can't just one-shot Godfrey like this. Like, let him do something. It's Godfrey, the first Elden Lord.
Okay.
Chill beam, man.
Alright, look. Now we've got a handicap. We can start the fight.
Yeah, this evens out the fact that we suck, and now we can begin.
Yeah, now we can begin the fight, you know?
Genuinely, though, I'm just going to start dodging instead of attacking for at least a few seconds.
Alright, got him.
So, he's got another phase, right? Because, like...
Oh, it's next talisman pouch! What's that? That can't be... No, it's 70,000 souls!
We just killed fucking
God! I'm so confused by that boss fight! Goodbye! I'm so confused! I really didn't expect my laser to work that well, if I'm completely honest with you.
It worked really, really well.
It did work incredibly well. I mean, it's a spirit, right? Maybe the real guy's just chilling around, somehow still alive.
Maybe.
Well, immediately another grace. I feel like I'm entering important territory, you know?
Really significant. I would get that grace before you do that, at least. At least, like, take that big grace.
Actually, yeah, why is there so many blood stains around this time?
There's something about this room that tells me take the grace before you pick up the item.
Is this just a big chair?
Look, yes. Oh, there's gonna be a big dude that sits. No, there's just a blessing of the earth tree.
There's gonna be. What did you expect him to come crashing down from the roof and sit on the chair, Cotton?
I wanted his immenseness to land in Elden Ring.
I think I found.
Okay,
Yeah.
Something about this feels like objective.
This feels big. Oh. All right, roll up the old shoulders. Get ready. All right.
Roll up your shoulders.
Roll up my shoulders. You know.
I'm just gonna roll up my shoulders.
Get ready with me.
El totalmente nuevo Google Pixel 6, lo suficientemente inteligente como para funcionar por horas con solo minutos de carga con una batería adaptable que dura todo el día. En el primer teléfono totalmente de Google. Google Pixel 6, para todo lo que eres.
Oh, it's a cutscene boss. Oh,
It's a cutscene boss. It's in the tree.
There's ghost chairs, Cotton.
So, whatever this is has to be way more impactful than Godfrey, right?
Okay.
Is that Margit?
I mean, he looks a little
That's the first boss, isn't it?
I mean, I imagine they might look similar. They might have all been, like, made
No, that's
like that.
literally him.
Godric the Golden. Okay. Origins of Killer and Melania.
Whatever you say, friend.
Like,
Would like me to slowly walk down steps in exposition.
Thank you, Miyazaki, for the feud shot. Gentleman
Don. Crater Rykard.
So he's just said...
Ah.
He's just said 3 really important names that we know of, and 3 names that don't sound familiar at all.
He's not pleased.
It turns out we're about to end the game.
Look as I balance my staff without touching it! Okay.
That's literally Margit. Oh, he's evolved. It's an evolving boss. Oh, he's got like a fucking obsidian sword.
That's so cool! My word! Last of all kings. Okay.
Oh, so not Margit. So there's Margit and there's Morgoth.
There's Margit and there's Morgoth, you know?
But I'm pretty sure that is the same person. That's a transformation. And he just reveals it. That's my understanding of what just happened. Because he had the king.
They're gonna throw at me?
Yeah.
Can I just want a moment of... Please?
Oh, we.
Okay, can we just... Alright. Okay, let's, I mean...
He's just gonna let you. He's actually just gonna let you. You can't fucking just do it! He's literally exploding with holy light. Getting his phase changed, and you're just like, goodbye. You can't do that to people, man. It's just not. This is a great dude. It's just not cool. You just can't do that to people.
Yeah, he kind of looks like someone who just got disintegrated!
I mean, that almost felt like we got to see the first boss again.
Oh, he's still alive!
You're just like, what the fuck? Why have you mobilized the Death Star? What's your build, dude? Can I have it?
Seriously, do you have like a guide on that?
It's like, hey, can you teach me those spells for when I get rebirth because we can't fucking die?
I feel bad! I'll be honest, I genuinely did not think it would be that effective. He's like a flippy, dodgy boss. I thought I'd get like 25% of his bar.
You just fucking stood there and did the whole thing! This is not fair!
I will be Elden Lord!
I gotta go and fight that thing normally later!
Oh, and good luck with this guy. He seemed challenging, I think, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use my saw blade laser of death and have the same equivalent situation.
That's so funny!
Go sit down, you got a new chair, go sit down. Oh, don't break the throne.
What?
Come on, man, I know you've been working on your knees, but like, that's impressive.
I cannot believe that just occurred.
That's a big door.
The last of all kings touch the wall of thorns. Intangible thorns refuse all. None may enter the
Oh, I assume you need all the great rooms first.
Well, that is all the great rooms that aren't past this, I think. Right? Oh, hello!
Oh yeah, she wanted to get to the tree, so she was just waiting for me to do it.
Hello again, old friend. Let me converse with you. No, I just leave.
Walk away.
So the thorns are intangible, and the husk of the tree's being that spurns all who exist without. They stand before the Elden Ring, and become the only honest to pass the thorns. Okay. Slowly mountain tops of giants. Then I can set the Urge Tree aflame.
Pretty sure you have fuck it again.
Like, for the first 30 seconds to a minute of that fight, he was
like jumping all over you.
Non-stop, flipping, jumping, agile stab.
It's like, I can already see that I have won this handily, and so I will let you do one attack to see what it is.
Dreams come in all sizes. That's why the self-app was created. Build credit, build savings, build dreams.
Alright, now caught in this ball. Nice. Then I can set the Urge Tree aflame.
Pretty sure you have fuck it again.
Like, for the first 30 seconds to a minute of that fight, he was
like jumping all over you.
Non-stop, flipping, jumping, agile stab.
It's like, I can already see that I have won this handily, and so I will let you do one attack to see what it is.
Alright, now Colin, this boss is very, very, very difficult, okay?
Wait, you mean there's a boss here? I couldn't tell because of the giant wall.
I'm on my way. I'm here.
Come faster.
Alright, Morgoth, the Omen King, let's see what you were supposed to do. Yeah, he is just super magic, which is awesome. And a few pebbles.
Oh
my god. That's so cool!
Oh, that's cool.
He has attacks!
Of course he has attacks. I'm
gonna know!
Look, it's constant too. Stop. Wait, no, don't stop. It's transition, not.
Oh, we finally get to see it!
Laser kills his own time.
So that's what that looks like when it's not getting beamed. Now what? Oh god. That's what? Hold.
Careful, Colin!
Okay, that's what's over here.
The dog is incredible! And then it explodes!
So he's got... Wait, he has holy and blood magic? Those are the two antitheses of each other's.
So badass! Oh, I don't have a lot left for you. Any extra hit, I can
it and died for it. Good luck, Colin.
Okay.
Finish him off. Bring him down. I believe in you.
Oh, shit, he impaled me.
Oh, God.
Stop moving so much. I'm trying to cut you in half with a saw.
Oh yeah, this is the stuff. This is the stuff. That's the one.
Fucking whirly gig. Look at it go down. Look at that. Was like most of his health bar. This is not one sequence that he let me.
Cause he let me.
Cause he goddamn let. I'm gonna go again.
Alright, I'm out of mana round spells. I'm going in.
Oh, he fucking impaled me.
Oh, God, yeah, look at you.
Holy shit.
It might be a blessing in disguise, because I can hit him while he's doing that to you.
He discards me like a papered kite. Yeah, to be fair, I have a lot of health, and I feel like that's meant to one-shot.
I am back to literally nothing. Anything will kill me, and I've got no healing.
Okay. He's low.
So, this might be an on you once I'm gone. I'll try and get him one more hit before.
What do you mean once you're gone? I'm gonna kill him before you leave.
Alright, I believe. Slap him again.
Away from you.
Slap him again. Come on. Use your hammer to beat his. Your whirly gig to beat his whirly gig.
With the saw.
Oh, that's so cool. Yes.
Bang! Wait, that didn't count as a hit?
No, Colin!
Not count as a hit!
Colin, no, you're getting comboed! Oh, shit! Drink a potion, you son of a bitch!
Dodge! Dude, that's not a dodge, that's a good hit. That's a good hit. Now dodge.
Oh, come on!
Oh, he just burst in the middle of his combo!
I'll do a low charge one. There you go. Now, there we go.
Donk him! One more donk! There you go!
Swing! Batter!
I am fairly confident that could have gone without the laser, based on that.
I mean, he 100% could have gone without the laser. I don't know if it would have been one try, but he would have died.
And there we have it, everybody.
This character's also demon-like.
Crevices to explore.
Pokemon trading card game, Brilliant Stars. Available now.
Fuck you ads, goddamn.
It's like a flavor festival on an almond. Zest Fest. Blue Diamond Almonds. Super flavor. All super blue.
Would you like to know how to go from this to this? In just a few simple, easy steps, well, I've got you covered. Hello, my fellow tarnished. There is an incredibly hidden, secret, legend-level remembrance boss that rewards you with, well, as you saw, red lightning god powers. Oh, and yellow death lightning powers. Literally death lightning. It literally leaves behind death blight fog after obliterating everything with the strikes themselves. These are two magnificent incantations that are worth getting at all costs. Not to mention the actual process of getting them and the boss need to be to get them is an absolute treat, and something that is so easily missed in a normal playthrough. It's an entire location, massive and ripe for exploring. So it all begins with fear. No, the fear, the deathbed companion, not the emotion. In any case, I'm so sorry, that was terrible. In any case, this is a very curious questline. It all begins by you having to defeat 2 shard bearers. That or reaching Altus Plateau, it's really not clear which one, but if the first doesn't work, then do the second. That's easy enough. Then you want to go to Fear, exhaust her dialogue, give her a load of hugs, 3 seems to be the magic number, and then she will give you a dagger to go give to D, Hunter of the Dead, also in the round table. Then you simply reload the area, and, well, D will be dead. Fear is obviously responsible, give her another jet, and you can also get the twinned armor set here. Fia will then disappear from the round table hold, and she will go to Deep Root Basin. Deep Root Basin is what matters here. Apparently my Dark Souls 1 is showing, and I keep getting Deep Root Depths confused with Dark Root Basin. So just know that whenever I say Deep Root Basin, I'm talking about Deep Root Depths. And the thing is, she will go to Deep Root Basin via one of two methods. Either one, the steps that I have just told you so far, or two, you beating the final boss of the mountaintops of giants and doing the thing that happens after that and getting to Farron. Which means that yes, you can't really break this questline. You can only break the first few steps, but those first few steps just exist so you can do this sooner rather than later. They don't lock you out of any rewards, and indeed, this is doable on a character that has already beaten the final boss and got an ending. You can still just go to Deep Root and finish this Sphere quest, get the optional boss, get the cool spells, have the cool experience. So this really is a case of don't worry, you can't break it, but hey, this is a thing that exists and you really should go do it because it's so easy to miss. So, how do we get to Deep Root Basin then? This is the meat of it. Well, there is a secret later on in the game entrance in the sewers of Langdale, but the designed way to get there, the early way to get there, is after beating Radahn, unlocking the hidden city of Nokron, then you get to the Ancestor Woods, run over, and you get to the Aqueducts. You progress through there just a little bit, quite a straightforward, easy run, and you will eventually get to a boss fight room. This is the Valley of Gargoyles, and they are a bit of a pain. But once you have defeated them, we are on our way. All you have to do is simply get in a coffin and I get abducted? And now, welcome to the basin. This is just a simple case of progress through the level. You can do obviously point to point, grace to grace, as fast as you can, eventually reaching one right outside our destination. But I will leave you with the full route just in case you want to follow it. Or should I say full deep route? Once you get in this room then, you have yourselves a boss fight. Fia's Champions. A fairly routine AI-tarnished PvP-esque gank fight that you should be able to handle fairly well. In any case, once you have beaten on through, well, Fia will be waiting sat there in front of this thing is the only way to describe it. You can make yourself, you need to look at it. This whole thing is bananas. In any case, give her a chat, tell her that you don't mean her any harm, you just want another hug. Have that other hug, talk to her in secret, exhaust her dialogue, find out her weird plan. Not that I want to spoil anything I don't have to, but yeah, this is worth a read. And then she will ask you to go get the curse mark of death. This is where we have to take a massive detour because you get the curse mark of death about halfway through the Rani questline, when she gives you the turner upside downer that you put in the Divine Tower of Liurnia, which, you guessed it, turns the tower upside down. You then climb the upside down tower, or descend it, and once you reach the top, you can collect the death mark from the body there. I will leave down below a link to my full Rani questline guide in case you haven't got it yet, as it is quite the convoluted, lengthy questline. In any case, once you have got it, go back to Fia, give her it, and she will be very, very happy with you. In fact, she'll give you a super hug. Then you want to refresh her grace, talk to her again, refresh her grace, and then she will be asleep. And then we can enter the deathbed.
Why did I go get my
and
point?
This is where our super secret remembrance boss lies, and it is here that I will of course give you a spoiler warning. I will put on screen the time to skip to if you don't want to actually see any of the boss, what it does, its name, anything like that, and well, jump to that point and we'll continue on with what you do after you've killed it, its rewards, and all of that good stuff. But for everyone that does want to know, well, 3, 2, 1...
It's a multiverse. You can live up to the ultimate potential.
What's happening?
It's different ways temporarily link your consciousness to another version of yourself. Accessing all of the memories and skills. It's called first jumping.
starting to get it.
Welcome to Lich Dragon Fortisax! What a ridiculously cool name for a ridiculously cool boss. It's one hell of an impressive four-winged dragon with one hell of a command of red lightning. Also a bit of death blight just to throw that in, and generally speaking, it is just ridiculous. It's a 90,000 rune boss and is appropriately challenging. Sadly, again, I got here a little bit over-leveled, but it is still worth the experience. He is just incredible, and I honestly think he might be one of my favourite bosses in the game. So, once you have defeated him, you will grab his remembrance, and his remembrance is what we're after here. It will reward you with the option of one of two spells, incantations, for you to add into any respective faith build. Fortisex's Lightning Spear and Death Lightning. Both requiring 46 and 47 faith respectively, they are heavy investment incantations. Forked Lightning is a slow wind-up as you hover into the air, generate both spears, and then slam them down one after the other. An initial 2 huge bursts of AoE. Bear in mind, the weapon I'm casting these with is +0, and it's already doing this much damage, so good lord, imagining it actually upgraded is tasty. But 2 explosions, and then each explosion will send out a cross of lightning in a wave that can damage further for much less damage. Very, very impressive and a fantastic crowd clearer, and just and will get away from me. Other than Death Lightning, you can fire it off quickly, or you can hold it down, charge it to maximum for a various length of thunderstorm around you of, well, you guessed it, Death Lightning, hitting like a truck to begin with, and then leaving behind that Death Blight fog, which will affect players and build it up very, very quickly. Another incredibly good get away from me spell. Both of them suffer from long wind-ups, which will get you interrupted, but if you can get them off, they are most certainly worth doing so. After this then, after you've had fun with your new toys, you want to head back to the Valiant Gargoyle boss fight room. Just outside there is a mysterious character. He is Dee's brother. You can give him the twinned armor set, go back to Fia, he will have done a little bit of murder stab death upon her, and then you can get Fia's armor set. If you refresh again, you can then also get the twinned armor set. So basically, this guy ran up to this already half-dead, dreaming woman, stabbed her, gloated about it to an empty room, stripped naked, and then ran off into the sunset. Elden Ring, man. Oh, and the completed rune you get after defeating the, well, boss that I won't mention again here, but that you pick up from Fia's body, is the requirement to unlock an alternate ending to the game. So if that's of interest to you, well, here you go. In any case, that's how we get maximum rewards from this, but obviously you don't have to get Fia killed here if you don't care to get her armor set, or indeed the twinned one back in the first place. I mean, just don't give it to him to begin with if you just want to keep it. It does get you an extra weapon, but it's not a very good weapon, so you really need to take that into your calculations. So there you have it, guys. That is as concise as I can get guide on Fia's questline, the ridiculously cool hidden remembrance boss, and what it rewards you with.
Kill
I
these
hope you
fuckers
found
for a
it
second. I've got this damn spear.
helpful. Like if you did, subscribe, hit the bell for more Elden Ring tips, tricks, guides, funny bits, builds, all of that good stuff. And please consider supporting this channel on Patreon down below. It is what keeps us going. Until we meet again, oh god. Cotton and
At the Dahlia Academy boarding school, students are split into 2 factions, the White Cats and the Black Dogs. The first-year White Cats are led by Juliet Persia, and the Black Dogs first years are led by Romeo Inuzuka. Violent fights between the factions are common. Inuzuka and Persia have been rivals since childhood, but Inuzuka fell in love with Persia and has been secretly keeping her safe in every fight. Persia is angry that Inuzuka never fights her seriously. Inuzuka sees older white cats bullying younger black dogs, who are then protected by Persia. Inuzuka almost confesses his love, but quickly runs away instead. 3 black dogs kidnap Persia to molest her.
You're a strong jar, my son. Then why is my shell so weak? Just pick up the pieces and get back on the horse. But father...
Morningstar Farms veggie chicken nuggets. I could already see it adding a good crunch and flavor to the ramen. These nuggets were thick, and I was excited to see how well it would do in the broth. Mushroom, carrots, veggie chicken nuggets. This is...
You're a strong jar, my son. Then why is my shell so weak? Just pick up the pieces and get back on the horse. But father, after yesterday's events, I am not just physically a jar, but physically a jar. This is not the time for jokes, Jarld. Ladies, gentlemen, and tarnished ladies, are you ready to tie up the loose ends to fill in the cracks, so to say? With the hot, fresh update to Elden Ring patch 1.03, we surprisingly got the ending to a few NPC storylines, as well as the addition of one of the most precious NPCs in the entire game, Jardiron. Today, I'll be going over which NPC storylines have been given their proper ending, and how to reach those endings. The NPCs in question being Gastok the Gatekeeper, Kenneth Height, Nephili Lu, Dialos, and Jardiron, who is the continuation of the Iron Fist Alexander questline. First up then, Nephili Lu. As long as you interact with her the first time in Stormvale Castle, you cannot break this questline. The old steps of the questline start first at the secluded cell, Site of Grace, head out past the giant, then past the Golden Seed Tree, and then into the room to the side will be Nephili Lu. When you talk to her, she will move to the Round Table Hold. If your game state still has Preceptor Salubus alive, then you must talk to him to receive the potion at Salubus' Rise behind Caria Manor in the northwest of Liurnia. Then speak to Gideon Ofnir at the Round Table Hold to ask him to dispose of it. After this, or if Salubus dies before giving you the potion, because this can also happen, Nephili will move to the village of the Elven Hours, just down the path from the Site of Grace under the bridge, asking you to kill the Omen Killer boss that is across the bridge that is above her. Do so, and then speak to her in the Round Table Hold down the stairs from Master Hugh. From here, you want to give her the Stormhawk King Ashes, which you can find by revisiting the Chapel of Anticipation through the Eastern Waygate at the Four Belfries teleportation station. Western Liurnia. The key item is located at the far end of the map, up some stairs on a corpse. After giving this to Nephili Lu, her questline is complete for now. In order to unlock the new stage of this quest for patch 1.03, you also need to meet him at the fort on the roof as well, and exhaust his dialogue here. This is the old endpoint for his storyline. Finally, in this chain of 3 NPCs that end together is Gatekeeper Gastok, who you may remember as that guy who really doesn't like Godric, to the point that he is still kicking his dead body 100 hours after the fact. You first find him when he offers you a side route into the castle instead of the main gate, and then once you kill Godric, you will find him kicking his corpse afterwards. And that's where you will find him until patch 1.03 and the other progression of these other 2 quest lines. Once all 3 NPCs are at this point, go to the Godric the Grafted Site of Grace in Stormvale Castle, sit down again to refresh, and Gastok should disappear. Go forwards into the throne room to find Nephili Lu beside Kenneth Height, who has decided it should be Nephili Lu Multipass to rule Stormvale. Yes, I said Nephili Lu Dallas Multipass. Yeah, sorry, that's the only thing I can hear when I say her name. To cap this off, Nephili will give you an Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone, which lets you raise your weapon to plus 25. This is the earliest acquirable Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone in the game, as all of the others require you to reach the mountaintop of the Giant's Reach.
I need to read back up on that because I have no idea.
Cell, Site of Grace, head out past the giant, then past the Golden Seed Tree, and then into the room to the side will be Nephili Lu. When you talk to her, she will move to the Round Table Hold. If your game state still has Preceptor Salubus alive, then you must talk to him to receive the potion at Salubus' Rise behind Caria Manor in the northwest of Liurnia. Then speak to Gideon Ofnir at the Round Table Hold to ask him to dispose of it. After this, or if Salubus dies before giving you the potion, because this can also happen, Nephili will move to the
village of the Elvenarics, just down the path from the site of Grace under the bridge, asking you to kill the Omen Killer boss that is across the bridge that is above her. Do so and then speak to her in the Round Table Hold down the stairs from Master Hugh. From here, you want to give her the Stormhawk King Ashes, which you can find by revisiting the Chapel of Anticipation through the Eastern Waygate at the Four Belfries teleportation station in Western Liurnia. The key item is located at the far end of the map, up some stairs on a corpse. After giving this to Nephili Lu, her questline is complete for now. In order to unlock the new stage of this quest for patch 1.03, you also need to have up to date the questline for Kenneth Height. Kenneth is first found northeast of the Mistwood outskirts site of Grace in Limgrave atop some ruins, asking you to get his fort back for him. Travel south to Fort Height West, reach the top, and kill the knight on the roof. After this, meet him back at the ruins, tell him that it's clear, and he'll give you a